Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. It's been a while since I've been on Facebook Live. I'd say probably like 3 weeks or something. So if you didn't catch my email recently, I am doing Facebook Lives the first and last Wednesday of the month, and then I'm doing a group coaching call, which you can sign up on my website, or I'll drop the links below, or if Keisha shows up, maybe she can help drop the links below. But I'm doing a group coaching call with readings, with everything, like anything that's coming through. The things that I don't usually do on the Facebook Lives is what I'm actually going to be doing in the group coaching call. So individualized guidance. Good morning. Thank you, Maria. Hey, Ricky. So that's what I'm going to be doing in the group coaching calls. So just to give you guys my schedule, first and last Wednesday of the month, I'm going to be doing Facebook Lives now. And then second Wednesday of the month, I'm going to be doing group coaching calls. So I'll talk more about that in a little bit, but how are you guys doing? I feel like it's been so long since I've been on here, and I've actually been missing it a lot. Today, I want to guide us all through an exercise with our spirit guides. And I don't usually do this, so I'm super pumped about it. It's actually the higher perspective exercise that I released in a blog post and an email recently, but I thought it would be really cool to do it guided by my guides, to have you do it with your guides. And this is kind of how, if you've ever done group coaching with me, like whether you did the intuitive boot camp or mediumship masterclass, this is how we do things in those classes. We do a lot of exercises together, and then I kind of check in at the end and see if you have any questions, what you guys got, and we can share. So that's super fun. I also wanted to tell you guys, hey Greg, I also wanted to tell you guys that I had a really amazing, what is it, Wednesday? I feel like this is the longest week ever. Hey Adrian, I had a really amazing start to my week, or maybe this was last week. I can't remember. But anyways, hey Keisha, I'm so happy you're here. I'm sorry I forgot to text you. I've already done a session this morning. So last week I had in my email contacts, and if you have ever emailed me, then you know it sometimes takes me a bit to get back to you, but that's because it's just me over here and I get a lot of emails. And I try to respond to everyone as best as I can. And I like to respond with like full energy. So I wouldn't give your email my full attention, right? And then that way, if anything's coming through in my email to you, I can put that in there as well. So anyway, so I had received an email contact probably like 2 weeks ago, and it took me a while to get back to her. Like I kept going to the email and I was like, oh, I don't have the right energy for this. I can't respond right now because there was a lot of questions. And what I realized, like I went to go respond, I think it was the end of last week, and her phone number was in there, and I was like, you know what? I never do this. I don't think I have ever done this in my life, but can I just call you? I sent her an email. I'm like, can I just call you? Can we just hop on a quick call? And we did like a 20-minute call just for me, like answering her questions. And all of her questions were like, hey, I see faces when I go to sleep at night. I think about people and then they show up in my life. Hi, Colleen. Hey, Rosanna. So she's like, I think of people and then they show up, or I'm seeing these numbers all the time. Like basically all the synchronicities, all the signs of being a medium, all the signs of being intuitive. And so instead of writing her a 5-page email, I'm like, let's just hop on a quick call. I'll answer these questions for you. And what I found when we did that very quick call is that we really connected, and she was just like blown away. She's like, yes, like this is everything that I've been experiencing and I can totally relate to this. And it was just like a really amazing call, and it was really great to kind of like catch up with someone who really needed help and guidance. And so what I want to start doing, and I don't have a link built for this or anything, but what I want to start doing is, if you feel like you want to do coaching and you're not sure that it's the right thing for you, shoot me an email, ashley@lightloveandspirit.com, or send me a message, though I do often miss my Facebook messages because for some reason they go to 2 different boxes. But if you feel like you want to do coaching, but you're not sure that it's the right fit for you, and it is a big investment, so you really want to make sure, then shoot me your question, shoot me what's on your heart, shoot me what you think you might need help with, and we might be able to book like a 20-minute discovery call for free. Like, honestly, there's no catch, there's no charge or anything. We just talk, me and you, one-on-one for about 15 to 20 minutes and see if I can help you with what it is that you're looking for help for, and if I'm the right match for you. Because I think that's a big thing too, is we look at all these coaches online and we're like, who should I go with? I don't know if I should go with this person. I don't know if they're a right fit with me. I don't know if they click with me. Like, one of her big things was, she has all these things, but when she went to look at my coaching packages, she's like, and it actually helped me get really clear, because she's like, I'm looking at your 3-month and your 6-month and your year package, which she ended up going with the 6-month. But and you guys, we didn't get on the call with the intention of coaching. This came up just as us talking organically. But when we were talking about coaching, she's like, when I look at your packages, I don't need help with my mindset. I don't need help with, my money mindset. I don't need help with the things that you have listed here. I've already done all of this self-work. What I need help with is my mediumship, my psychic stuff, my intuition, like growing these things, how to hone in on them, how to, be guided by the information that I'm receiving, and how to receive this information when I want to, and how to know, what my guides are trying to tell me. She's talking to me about all of this, and I'm like, yeah, that's literally what I do. And then I go and I look at these pages and I'm like, she's right. It doesn't really say much about this. So basically what I'm getting at is, she wanted my help through the blogs that she saw on my website, but she didn't know if I could actually help her by going to, what I have on my website. So if you think that you want to do coaching and you're like, I don't even know if you can help me with what I need help with, so let's book a 20-minute discovery call. Like I said, there is no catch. It's 20 minutes. It's me and you. I will give you my schedule. We'll figure out when we can connect, and we'll see if it's a right fit for you. And that's it. Again, no pressure. Just, I can help you. I can talk to you. And a lot of times what I'm finding is, and even with the coaching clients that I already have, I can give you information via email. I can give you information via a blog, but when I talk to you and I hear your exact experience, and I can share with you and tap into your guides exactly what they're trying to tell you, you're going to get a lot more out of that. So if there's anyone that's been thinking about doing coaching, send me an email, ashley@lightloveandspirit.com. I saw Keisha listed that. Thank you, Keisha. Or send me a message on Facebook, and we'll chat and we'll see if we can connect. Okay? So that said, let's get to it. Today we're going to talk about working with our spirit guides, and I'm actually going to walk you guys through an exercise to connect with your spirit guides. Julie said, she said exactly what I've been thinking. Thank you, Julie. And I think that, that's something that I need to be better at on my end. Like, I don't know I know what I think that I need to put out there, but I don't know what people are looking for. So even if it's a blog post, even if it's a Facebook Live, if there's something specific that you guys are wondering or you want to know, shoot me an email, drop it in the comments here. Like, it gives me an idea of what content that I can create for you to help you. Or, maybe I need to clarify certain things on my offering. So if you guys let me know, you help me to help you. If that makes sense. Okay, you guys, so we're going to work with our spirit guides today. And you may have caught the email, you may have caught the blog post, but I want to do this with you guys because, one, I've been guided to. Like, there was a strong push to create a meditation. There was a strong push to do a class, and I was like, why don't I just do the class on Facebook Live so whoever needs it can have it, and they can go back and rewatch it. Sorry, I just can't get comfortable. So that's the reason that we're doing this today. And I want to do it in a way that my spirit guides are showing up to guide me and guide you. And I want to walk you through inviting your spirit guides in, and hopefully you'll feel safe. Even if you've never worked with your spirit guides before, you'll feel safe doing this as a group, doing this with me, kind of taking you through it, okay? And so there's been a lot of heavy energy the past couple of weeks. The past couple of months, past year, if we're being honest. But the past couple of weeks specifically, there's been a lot of energy, like a lot of heavy energy. I was just talking with a very dear client a minute ago, and she said she was experiencing the same thing. And it's almost like the last 2 days, that weight of tiredness or of fatigue has kind of been lifted. And I think a lot of people are feeling that. But I still like to do this exercise. I do this exercise all the time for myself, for my clients when I'm on a coaching call with them, or, just for my friends and family. But it's a way to get higher guidance by viewing the situation from a higher perspective. And so you can do this with your world. You can do this with any specific situation. You can do this with your relationships. You can do this if there's been something heavy on your heart. So what I want to do is everybody just kind of sit up, roll your shoulders up and back. I like to turn my hands palm up, just as in I am receiving. 1 second. Okay, I need to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So up and back, take a big deep breath. And you guys, when you're breathing, I want you to feel your rib cage, your back, everything expand in 360 degrees. And when you breathe out, I want you to feel it all contract. So when we do deep belly breathing, it really helps us to relax. It releases, the relaxing hormones. It sends a signal to our brain that we are safe, that we can let go of being in survival mode. So just take a big deep breath in and breathe out and breathe in and breathe out and breathe in and breathe out. And right now, just internally, I want you to ask for your guides, your angels, your loved ones, those on your spirit team to start to gather in and gather around you, to fill your room, to fill your home with love and light. And you may see them stepping in. You may feel a presence enter the room. You may feel nothing. Either way, you're safe. Either way, they're there. Either way, you're guided and protected. And so now I want you to continue breathing deeply, but relax your breath. Breathe in a more natural state. Just bring that breath in and send it all the way down to your root chakra. And feel it almost flip and go back out. So take a deep breath in. And I want you to see your root chakra, so just below the base of your tailbone. I want you to see it start to open and expand. And I want you to feel a little bit of space internally. Like feel that space within you. And feel that chakra begin to grow outside of you. So become aware of the space around your body. And now I want you to just feel your energy start to move down your legs, down past your knees, past your shins and your calves, down and out of your feet, down to the floor beneath you, down into the earth, down and down and down, all the way to the core of the earth. And take a deep breath here and feel really heavy in your seat. And feel your energy start to mix and mingle with the energy of the earth. And feel this energy start to rush back up, the earth energy rush back up through the bedrock, up and up and up through the layers of the earth, up and up and up through the ground beneath you, back into your feet, relaxing your feet and making them heavy, going into the ankles. And you can give your ankles a little roll if you want to. We hold so much energy in our joints. allowing this earth energy to come up to the thighs, back up into that open root chakra, and just see it open a little bit more. And I want you to place something in that root chakra, something that's been heavy on your heart, something that you've felt that you're in survival mode for. So it might be, I'm safe. I'm safe right here. I'm safe in this moment. I don't need to worry. I'm safe. I'm guided. I'm protected. I have all that I need. And then feel it grow a little more, and watch as this earth energy moves up to your sacral chakra, just below the belly button. And I want you to feel this space here. Feel this space growing and growing. And place something here. I am creative. I am vibrant. I know what my next move is. And then feel that one expand a little bit more. And then feel your energy, this earth energy, move up to the solar plexus. Feel that space within you. Feel it open up. Take a really big deep breath here and let it go, because we hold everything here. Every emotion, every word, everything filters through the solar plexus. So feel that begin to expand. Expand, expand. And place something here. I am confident. I am joyful. I support myself. I support my decisions. I can trust myself. And then feel this earth energy move up into the heart and anchor. Now I want you to take a big deep breath. And I want you to take your attention all the way up past the Earth's atmosphere, past the sun, past the stars, up and up and up and up, until you are at source. And I want you to call your higher self forward. And even if you can't see him or her, it's okay. Call your higher self forward. And imagine putting both of your hands out like you were going to grab two people's hands. And I want you to feel someone joining you on the right, someone joining you on the left. And when you're ready, I want you to take a big deep breath. Feel your higher self light up. Feel the presence of these guides that have just joined you. Like, get so excited, so giddy. And I want you to visualize just jumping off into space, into support, into love, into bliss, just jumping off, knowing that you're divinely supported and guided. And see yourself just floating down with these two people, these two guides, these two energies, down past the sun, through the Earth's atmosphere, past the trees, through the roof above you. See your crown chakra begin to open up really, really big, to let your higher self, your spirit guides, and the divine light, the divine protection, the divine communication come in through the crown chakra. See it naturally begin to open your third eye chakra and place something there. I see clearly. I know my next steps. I know that I'm guided and supported. I know that my higher self, my spirit guides are here with me and they're protecting me. They love me. Feel this energy move down into the throat chakra, opening the throat chakra, open and expand, open and expand. I speak with love. I speak my truth. I trust my words. I trust my spirit team. I trust the guidance I receive. Feel this energy move down into the heart chakra, opening the heart chakra. This light is moving down the arms to the fingertips, swirling around the stomach, moving down to the womb space, down and down to the feet. And now watch as you begin to glow from within, all the way around you. You're protected in divine light. You're protected. We only work with those in the light. We only work with those who are here for our best and highest good. And so now you know that you're merged with your higher self. You're merged with source energy. You have a guide standing on your right and a guide standing on your left. You're fully protected. You should feel love. You should feel relaxed. You should feel just at ease. So I want you to take a deep breath now And I want you to think of something that's been on your heart. It could be anything. There's no judgment here. Nothing's too big, nothing's too small. Think of something that's been on your heart, an issue, pain, anything. Could be health related, could be world related, could be anything. Think of something that's been on your heart. And focus on that for a second. And now feel it in your heart. Feel it in your heart space. How heavy is it? How uncomfortable is it? What's coming up for you? Sit with this for a second. And be real with yourself. Don't try to be positive here. Don't judge yourself. Just be honest. Any words that are coming up for you. Now I want you to ask your higher self and your two spirit guides to take you above the situation, to release it from your body so that you can see above it. So feel yourself going up with your spirit guides. They're holding your arms, they're supporting you. See as if you were hovering just above yourself. What do you see? Can you see the top of your head? Can you see the room that you're sitting in? Ask your guides to show you how this is affecting your body and your immediate life. Do you see pain? Do you see sadness? What do you see that this is doing to your posture? How is this affecting the people around you? Just see it a little bit from above. And take that in. And now ask your guides to take you a little bit higher, and a little bit higher, and a little bit higher, and a little bit higher. And now you can see the whole situation from high above, from the clouds. You can see it up there. You can see how everything's playing out. You can see the people that this affects, and you can see the bigger picture. You can see how this is unfolding for you and how you can grow from this situation. Now take a second to take all of this in from a 360-degree angle, from above, from the highest perspective. Is there someone that you can wave to? Do you see someone maybe that's looking for you and you're looking for them for their help and guidance? You may not know who this person is, but do you see that they're there, that there's a spider web connected to you? Or do you see now that maybe that there was so much clutter in front of you that you're trying to get through, you're trying to sort through, that you feel like this path will never open up for you, or like there's no way out, or like you're fighting so hard? Do you see now from your higher perspective that if you just turn your head a little bit, there's a whole clear path for you? There's an easier way that you don't have to fight, but maybe from your earthly perspective you can't see that because you can only see what's in front of you. But now from above, you can see there's 1, 2, or 3 easier paths to take you. So I'll let you sit with this for a minute. Now I want you to feel yourself saying, I did it. I did it. I got through this thing. I got over this hump. I cleared out this energy. I feel so much better. I feel so much better. And I know where I'm supposed to go now. Even if I don't know exactly how to get there, I can see that there's an easier path for me, a clearer path for me. And I want you to take a deep breath. Literally feel that energy, that vibration, that knowing that you're supported, knowing that you're being guided. Feel that in your body. Take a deep breath. And just feel your higher self, your guides, start to come back down, come back down, come back down, come into your body. Take a big deep breath in. And when you're ready, open your eyes. So, you guys, this is an exercise that I do often. And today, doing it with you guys, I saw it was like there were, when I said wave to somebody, so let me just give it to you this way. When I said wave to somebody, the problem or it's not even a problem, the question that I had on my heart, I was like, well, how can I do this, this, and this? And I have so much on my plate and I have to figure it out all by myself. Like, that's what I went into. And a lot of it has to do with just website things and work and all of that. And mine was, I'm sitting here and all I have to do is like raise my hand and say, hey, I'm available. And then I saw that there's like 3 or 4 people out there that can help me with what is on my heart. And it has to do with delegating, and it has to do with releasing the reins a little bit and knowing. And it was everything that I said to you was what Spirit was guiding me through at that time. And so I was seeing, like, for all of us, there's just like clutter. It looked almost like trying to walk through like a house where somebody's hoarding everything, and you're trying to sift through and find the back door, and you can't find it when all you really needed to do is turn this way, and then there's a clear hallway to shoot down, right? So this is an exercise that I use with my clients, and it's gotten us through so many things. Like, when I'm sitting there as their coach and I'm like, listen, I really don't know what to tell you, I tap into Spirit and I'm like, all right, Spirit, what do you have for them? What do you have for me? What is the direction that they can go? What is some guidance? What is some insight? And these are the types of exercises that we do. So you guys, you can use this exercise anytime and for anything. And it doesn't even have to be this long. Usually when I do it for myself, it's like 5 minutes. I don't know how long that was, but it's usually like 5 minutes. And so I'll just show up and like, show me this from a higher perspective. Even, and I am not a fan of politics. I don't talk politics. I just don't like it. But even when I was having a really hard time, you know, over the past year, a couple of different times with what was going on in our world, and I'm like sobbing because I can't understand it from my like earthly level and how people can hurt people and, you know, just all the different things. I ask, please show me this from a higher perspective. There's gotta be a different reason. There's gotta be a higher perspective. And so anytime that I do that, I'm given the trust that I'm being guided. I'm given trust that everything is happening with a greater purpose in mind, even if I can't see it, because all I can see is this, but my guides can see all of this, right? And they can show you that. So all you got to do is ask. All you got to do is take yourself there and be willing to see from a different perspective. So that's my lesson for today, guys. That is how we can work with our spirit guides, and you don't have to see them. You don't have to know their names to know that you can do exercise and receive their guidance like this. So does anybody have any questions? I think I have time for a quick question and answer. Let me see, what time is it? Yeah, I have time for a quick question and answer. If anybody wants to share anything, I am here. Let's see, I'm gonna go in the comments real quick. Julie, yeah, just shoot me an email or shoot me a private message. Thank you, Keisha. Thank you, Carrie. Carrie said so lovely, so powerful. Thank you. I'm glad you loved it. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Karina. My aunt's name is Karina. So, you guys, I feel like totally blissed out now. I'm like, before I got on the call, I'm like, I had a ton of energy, but like bouncy energy. And now I'm like, you know, I feel so grounded. I feel so good. So if can color that you see be a part of your message? Oh, absolutely. So Karina, this is part of what I teach. So color that you see if in meditation or you're trying to connect, it can be one of two things, but yes, it's always going to be some kind of a message. So if you're seeing, let's say, purple when you are in meditation, purple might mean go to your third eye. It might mean that your third eye is opening up, or it might be used as a message. So is your third eye blocked? What comes with your third eye? So how can this apply? So if you were just doing this exercise, for example, and you were seeing the color purple and you're asking to see from a higher perspective and you see purple, then your spirit team might be showing you, hey, your third eye is opening up. They also might be saying, so I'm looking up, so which means I'm channeling right now. So they also might be saying to you, part of what you need to do is rely more on your intuition. Part of what you need to do is trust yourself, trust your spirit guides, is lean in, and this is what I'm getting for you right now. Lean in to your intuition, lean into what your guides have to say to you, lean into the intuitive hits that you are getting, because they are guiding you. That is your message. That is, like, they're trying to carve this easy path for you, but you've got to trust a little bit more. And I feel like they're saying trust in yourself a little bit more. Does that make sense to you? Let me know. So yes, your colors that you see are going to connect to a chakra usually. They also might connect to the color of your spirit guides energy. So there's always going to be a message within there. You can figure out more about how to decipher those messages in my intuitive development course. And then also, like I said, I'm happy to help here. Any tips for differentiating between the higher self and your guides? Yes, actually, Carrie, I have a whole blog post on this, and I think that's what it's called. The higher self, the ego, or you. So if you want to do a search for that on my site. But here's my main tip, and I don't want to give too much away because I really go, and I think you have this course, but I go really deep into this in the intuitive development course. But the quick way for me to tell who I'm connecting with, my higher self or my spirit guides, is going to be their language, the verbiage, how they address me. So if your higher self is talking to you, your higher self is going to say, Ashley, we need to do that, or Carrie, we need to do this. Carrie, we need to look at this. This is what we should be doing. We as in we are one, right? So your higher self is going to reference you as we are one, or say you as in you know what you need to be, you know what we need to be doing. Does that make sense? So it's kind of going to address you as a we. Your higher self, your spirit guides might say, I think that you need to do this, or we think that you need to do this. So the we is going to be different. The we is going to be an outside source versus the higher self is going to be an inside source. Does that make sense? So you can kind of tell just by their verbiage who you're communicating with. And then if it's, for some reason I'm hearing like, well, what about like the clairsentient people? So the clairsentient people, those that feel versus getting the messages, the higher self is going to feel more whole. It's going to feel very centered is like the way they're explaining it to me. It's going to feel whole. It's going to feel like your essence, like your energy just got really bigger. You just came home. You're going to feel very at ease and like whole. So if it's your spirit guides, you're still going to feel loved. You're still going to feel like this energy, but it's going to feel like someone is with you. Someone's tapping on your skin. Someone is next to you, if that makes sense. Let's see. I have always been connected to one spirit guide that has always been there since I was a kid. I saw him when we were meditating. Yes, thank you for sharing that. So that's going to be your main spirit guide. I actually just wrote, they're not out yet. I think it comes out this weekend or next weekend. I just wrote a blog post about this, actually, about who are our spirit guides, what roles do they play. So that's going to be your main spirit guide. And we all have one spirit guide that's with us from birth. Well, actually before birth, right? Until we leave this earth. And then we have other spirit guides that come in for a certain amount of time to help us with certain seasons in our lives or certain situations in our lives. I saw color too. I always see yellow and green. So heart chakra and solar plexus. Karina said, Oh yes, they have been pushing me to do better about that. Yeah, so there's your message, Karina, is, here you ask for a higher perspective, you ask for insight, and they've been pushing you, and they're like, okay, like it's almost like they're shaking you, like, okay, like let's tap into this, let's utilize our intuition. And here's the thing, guys, you don't have to want to be a psychic. You don't have to want to be a medium to learn more about your intuition, to tap more into your intuition. It's always there for you. As you just saw, it's always there for you. So learning how to tap into your strongest gift is going to help you be guided throughout each day with your intuition, right? So it's not like, okay, now I have to sit down, I have to channel my spirit guides, and I have to call in my ancestors. Like, you can do that, and I can teach you to do that. But if you're just like, man, I just really want to be guided, I really want to know if I'm making the right decision, I really want to know if I can trust somebody's character, if I'm picking up red flags, or if I'm judging them, like, this is what I teach. And this is what I teach in the intuitive development course. You can take this course and you can go all the way to starting your own mediumship practice, or you can take this course and know that there is magic all around you, there is guides all around you, you can learn how to manifest very quickly. Like, it's all the things, and it's really just about how you personally want to use your intuition, right? So some days I don't want to channel for anybody else at all, but I still want to be available to receive guidance for myself. I still want to know, oh, I shouldn't go this way in traffic today because there's a big accident, or I still want to know, I'm about to send this message, and then my spirit guide, like, this happened multiple times the other day. I was about to send a message to somebody, and then they just like halt me. They're like, stop, don't send that message. And it wasn't anything bad. I think I was going to share, like, my scheduling link or something, but it was like, no, not the right time, not the right time, not the right time. And then I got, okay, now it's the right time. And then I could see why it wasn't the right time, right? So then there's other days where I want to be on, I want to be channeling for people, I want to give all the readings, I want to like be an open conduit for energy, like right now, where if messages are coming through, I want to be able to give them. So you can use this every day, like going about your day, going to your very corporate job, you can use your intuition, and then you can use it to start your own mediumship practice. It's just about the individual experience. Carrie said, yes, absolutely. I really need to brush up and revisit the course material like a part of me. Yes, like the higher self does feel like a part of you. Julie said, I was touched on my head during this guided meditation. I love that. Your spirit guide was with you. See, you guys, it's a lot easier than we like to think that it is. I only see purple fog like clouds. Maria, that's really good. That's really, really good. That's seeing energy. Like, that's kind of how energy looks to us. Like, for me, I guess it is kind of like a fog. I see like these transparent colors. So if I'm seeing blue around someone, it looks like a haze. I would describe it like a haze, more like a fog, but Maria, you're seeing it. That's good. I saw blue spheres and lavender ones. I love that. You guys, I'm so glad you guys got so much out of this. Oh, thank you, Keisha, for sharing that link. Maria says, yes, I just want to be guided. My head felt a little heavy, but then body posture started to relax. Yeah. And so here's the thing too. Some people that are very clairsentient, clear feeling is their strongest intuitive gift. They will feel like pressure here or pressure on their chest when they start to receive spirit, because they're feeling that energy versus like, some of us get tingles, or like feeling touched or poked. Some of us feel that energy. And I know when I started feeling different energy besides just spirit guides and loved ones, like when I started working with higher vibrational spirits, like, ascended masters, stuff like that, I felt it as a pressure on my chest, almost like it was anxiety. And now I know that that's just their energy, and we have to get used to that. So I would love, Marie, to give you a quick, like without giving too much away, a quick little exercise. So next time, if you start feeling like there's pressure on your head, or your head starts to feel a little heavy, ask your spirit guide to step back a little bit, and then ask them and notice the difference. And anybody can do this. It's how we play around with our spirit guides energy, and then ask them to step in little by little and just start to notice that difference. You'll also get better acclimated to spiritual energy that way. Okay, you guys, well, I am about to jump off of here. I have another session today. So if you didn't catch it in the beginning, I'm gonna now be doing Facebook Lives the first and last Wednesday of every month, unless otherwise noted. And then the second Wednesday of the month, I'm going to be doing group coaching calls. So if you are a coaching client of mine already, you do not have to sign up for this. You will get the email automatically at the beginning of the month, letting you know the call details. If you are not a current coaching client, but you want to be included on the coaching calls, so I'm going to be doing more individualized channeling. And we're going to be on the phone, or we're going to be on Zoom. And if you have a specific question, I can help you with that specific question. I can channel your guides and have them answer that specific question for you. So you can sign up for this on my website, and you can do 1, 2, or 3 calls. You can sign up for 1, 2, or 3 calls. So that's going to be the second Wednesday of every month. And then I mentioned this, and I have never done this before, but if you are considering doing one of my bigger programs like the Intuitive Development course, or you're considering doing coaching with me, but you're really not sure if I can help you or how I can help you, you're really not even sure what you need, but you know, like you feel really guided to do something, shoot me an email, ashley@lightloveandspirit.com, or send me a message. Like I said, sometimes I miss the messages, but I will be sure to keep an eye out. Just letting me know that you would like to chat, and I'm willing to do a couple of discovery calls and see if we're a right fit for each other and how I might be able to help you. And of course, I'm going to give you a little bit of guidance while we're on the phone too. So I hope you guys all have a beautiful week. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. This hour flew by today. So thank you, Julie. I'm excited to get your email. I'll keep a lookout for it. And thank you, Marie. Thank you, Keisha. As always, I love you guys. I will talk to you next week, right? Next week. All right. Bye, guys.